Hi, it's Miss Heather from Conservatory of the Ozarks. I'm not at the conservatory today, I'm at home, obviously. And today I wanted to do a video that I hope won't offend anyone, but about what you should wear if you're a piano teacher. Mainly if you're a female, because that's what I am. And like I say, I hope I don't say anything that would offend anybody. I do definitely tend to have opinions about things, and an opinion about this is how this should be done if you're teaching. And in this case, these opinions are just like preferences. I'm not saying these are things that have to be true or they're right or wrong, but it's just what I prefer and what I think. So I know the way I dress is not for everybody. Sometimes people don't like the way I dress, and that's fine, But in my opinion, if you're earning your living teaching private lessons, like I teach piano and voice lessons, that in some ways I've always felt like you're fighting that stereotype of the cat lady sitting in her living room teaching piano lessons, that not very professional, not like a serious way to earn a living. And so I've always wanted to kind of combat that image and seem very professional when I'm teaching. Furthermore, when I first started teaching, I was young. I was 23, and it seems to me like the younger you are, it's kind of like the more important it is to dress up, because sometimes it's hard to get people to take you seriously. And I think you can convey through the way that you dress, like, this is important to me. Like, you don't show up to a fancy wedding or like the inauguration ball or some important event like that wearing sloppy sweatpants and a t-shirt or something, because that doesn't convey respect for the event and the people who are there. You would dress up in your best clothes because you're showing, oh, this is important to me, this matters to me. And that's how I feel about teaching lessons. It's very important to me, and I take it very seriously. And well, it's like my whole life pretty much. So I always try to just dress up for my lessons. And I'm not saying if you dress casually that it isn't important to you, that you do a good job. I'm not trying to say that, but that is why I like to dress up. Also, I just like to dress up. I think I love wearing dresses, pretty clothes. It just makes me feel like, even if it is my day off, it just makes me feel happier, better about myself, like more confident about my appearance. The other thing too is, in my opinion, I think probably every woman feels this way, but I always feel like I kind of have a difficult figure. And I think dresses kind of tend to play up the better things about my figure and hide the things that I don't like as much, because they tend to just, at least the ones I wear, they go in at the waist. It's like, look, here's my waist. I promise I have one. And then they flare out over, the junk in the trunk area, kind of disguise anything going on down there that might be a little too much going on for some people. But speaking of all of those things about clothes, I went to JCP today, and I wanted to do a little haul video because I feel like I got some really great deals. I love shopping at JCPenney's like around this time of year after Christmas, because they have some of the best like markdowns. So they had stuff 90% off here in Springfield. I don't know if it's like that everywhere. And everything with a pink tag was buy one, get one free. So I was going to show everything I got, and I'll show you my receipt because I saved like $500 some. So I got this shirt. It's kind of like a sweater shirt. And let's see. This was originally oh, I don't know where the price tag is. Oh, here it is. This was originally $24. I just love this lace on it. I don't wear short sleeves that often because my arms always get cold while I'm teaching. It's such a sedentary job, you're just sitting there getting cold. even in the summer because the air conditioning is on. This blazer was originally $69, and I would probably have to get this tailored because I need something that comes in at the waist for my body type. But I usually wear an extra large or a size 16, unfortunately. So I have to find, you know, those can be harder to find, the big sizes like that, if you're a little bit of a full-figured gal like myself. But they had plenty to choose from. And this was originally $49. Love when I can find a dress with long sleeves like this, because again, sitting in your chair teaching those lessons, it's like so nice to have your arms covered. And this fabric, I don't know if you can tell, it is the coziest fabric. It feels like flannel pajamas. It's so nice. And I like this little neckline detail. I didn't try any of these on yet. They only have like one fitting room open, and it's kind of, I don't know, probably full of germs. So I thought I'd bring them home and try them on. They said I can bring them back if they don't fit. Another long sleeve with this super soft, cozy fabric. And this was originally $34. I just basically went through the extra large section for dresses and grabbed everything that was marked 90% off, or if it was like the price was less than $10 and it looked like something I could wear. These are all things I would wear to work. So I love finding things with long sleeves or with no sleeves like this, because then I can wear a cardigan and you don't have the short sleeves like bunching up under the cardigan. So I love that. Sorry, I can't find the right place to put this camera where it shows like the right angle and the right amount of me. I wasn't like planning to make this video, so I didn't bring like my Gorilla Pod or anything like that. But this was originally $44, which in my opinion that would be a little too expensive because it's just a really simple dress. But then this one was originally $39. Again, perfect to wear with a cardigan. I would also wear it possibly with a shirt under it. It has a belt. So then I'm getting married hopefully in September if COVID allows. And so I kind of have been on the lookout for white dresses because I learned from my friend Katie, who just got married, and I was a bridesmaid in her wedding, that, you know, you have several events where you need to wear a white dress that are just a casual white dress, or not that casual, but not like a wedding dress, and like your showers and stuff. And so I've been looking for some white dresses for that I could also use for work afterwards. And this one, I got two of them that were from Liz Claiborne. Let's see. This might be an okay-ish angle. And this one has big pockets. I'm not always a fan of pockets in dresses. People seem to love having pockets in dresses, but I don't like to put things in my pockets because then it makes the dress hang funny. But this was originally $59, and I would probably wear a denim jacket or a cardigan with that. Oh, what I was going to say about the spaghetti strap ones is sometimes I'll wear a shirt under it, like a long sleeved shirt with really thin fabric, so it's like a jumper. This was $39, and it's, I think, the same as that yellow one. It has the same belt, just a different color. But I haven't tried any of these on, like I was saying, so I thought maybe I can show them, partly to show how proud I am of what great deals I got, and partly because maybe people can give me some opinions about which ones I should keep and which ones I should return. It would be amazing if they all look nice and I can keep them all. This is just a shirt, and it was originally $39. It's got these ruffles, and it's got this high waist with this, like, it's almost like a dress, but it's short. I'm assuming it's a shirt. I mean, that'd be a very short dress. So I would probably wear that with leggings, or something like that. This is just a simple summer dress, and the fabric is really soft, and it was originally $44. I don't know if this one's kind of old lady-ish. It is a shape that's usually good for me though, so thought I'd give it a try. It's like navy blue with flowers, and this is originally $29. This one's really simple, and I like that it has these double tiny straps, but I would only wear it with something over it to cover, so nobody probably would be able to see that, but I think that's a cute detail. So this is one, honestly, I bought it because it was marked 90% down. It was originally $29, which I can't imagine paying that much for this. I mean, it's what, like a yard of fabric? But it was only like $1.50 or something, so I thought I'd give it a try. But usually, see this, when it just goes straight in a drape down like that, that usually doesn't work for me. But it might work if I layered it with this particular sweater that I have, so I thought I'd give it a try just because it was so cheap. Then this is the other white dress. Both of the white dresses were from Liz Claiborne, and I don't know a lot about brands, but somebody told me once that that counts as a designer brand, and I was like, oh really? It's a JCP, so probably not the most exclusive brand, but nobody sees the tag, so who really cares? This one I liked more than the other one. It is like, it has all this like eyelet, lacy kind of patterns going through it, and I just love this kind of fabric. It always reminds me of my mom. My mom, you know, I think she always has made all of the curtains we have in our house, and that she still has in her house. I don't know if she ever has bought store-bought curtains. And I remember the dotted Swiss curtains that she had when I was growing up in my bedroom. I loved how those looked. I loved how the sunlight looked going through those curtains, because they're kind of sheer, but they have those tiny dots. And I've been looking for a dotted Swiss dress because I thought that would be so beautiful, but I guess it must not be a popular fabric because I never see it anywhere. This was the first dress I saw, and the reason that I started looking at the sales rack, because this was on the end, and I just thought this would be like a great dress for Easter this year with a pink cardigan maybe, and it has this nice stiff belt with it, and I love this when it goes like a fitted bodice and then like a nice flared A-line skirt like that, and it goes to a good length for me. Supposedly this is a petite, which that's another thing I like about JCPenney's. They have petite sizes, and if you're, you know, a little bit of a shorty like myself, then they usually fit a little better. But look at the back. That's so cute. But if I wear a sweater, you won't see it, but that's okay. I'll know it's there. This was originally $74. Doesn't this look like exactly what you should wear to church for Easter though? It is a little bit long, I guess, because it goes like to the middle of my calf, but I do like that length if you're wearing heels. I think it can make your legs look nice. So anyways, that is all of them. And ooh, I have to find my receipt really fast. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's my receipt. The sales lady, I feel like I get bonus points for this. She told me that she thought I had the best deals that she had ever seen. So I figure if she works there, she probably sees lots of deals. But I spent $41.87, and I got 12 dresses if I keep them all. And I saved $524 from the original price. And yeah, I should have said how much things actually cost, because some of them cost even less than the tag was marked down to. Looks like the most expensive thing I bought was $8.49. And that was way more expensive. Like the next most expensive thing was $3.57. So, really good deals. So now maybe I'll try them on and see if anybody has any opinions about which ones would be best for teaching, or, you know, best for somebody other than me to wear. We'll see. Okay, here's the first one. This is the one I thought I could wear for Easter. And I think it fits really well. The only thing is the bust is maybe a teensy bit tight, so it flattens me out a little bit in the front. But that is a problem I run into frequently with dresses, and if I'm wearing a cardigan, I think it might not really show. Not to be graphic, but you know, like how you can kind of get lines here sometimes if you have something that's too tight. And this back thing is so cute, and I like the belts. You know who should watch this video is my grandma. My grandma is not able to speak anymore, but if she could speak, I know she would have lots of things to say, because she always has a lot of opinions about what clothes I should and should not wear. So maybe she can watch it, even though I won't know what her opinions are. Okay, here's the first white one. This is the one with the fabric that I really like, but I don't think this one is as nice on me. It's just not really the right shape. It's like it's too big on top, but too small on the bottom. And it has pockets here. It doesn't look as bad on camera, but I hate when there are pockets like this, because they always get pulled apart like this, and it just looks like not very nice. Like really frumpy. Make sure hips look bigger than they actually are. And I think even if I wore a sweater, it just isn't great for me. And it like really poofs out here around my shoulders. So, and it like bunches up here. I don't know if you ever get that where something, it's like, well, I guess it's the right size, but it's not like the right shape. So I probably will return this one, which is too bad because I really like the fabric. Okay, so next I have this green one. So this is super short and super tight, so I would only wear it like with, I have this gray sweater, but I don't know where it is, but it goes down really long. I would wear it with that and leggings underneath it, or maybe even like a flannel shirt like this. I also have these little modesty panel camisole things I wear when I work a lot to just keep everything covered. I'd probably wear one of those under it as well. And I could probably make it work since it was only like $1. I think it's supposed to be a dress. I would never just wear it like as a dress. It just shows a little too much for my comfort level. But for the price, I think it's okay. I don't mind having some things like that green dress that are meant to be kind of a skimpy summer dress, and I just use them as a layering piece when the weather is colder instead of how they're intended to be worn. And the only other thing I also thought about that white dress I tried on is I could try it on with tights. I might give it one more try, because maybe that would help suck everything in, and then it would lay more smoothly. So I might give that a chance. The other bad thing about these, I usually love fabric like this, because the ones like this that are more structured, I love the way that fabric looks when I put it on, but it gets wrinkled so fast. If you have a job where you're a teacher like me and you're sitting in a chair by a piano all day, it gets all these wrinkles in the lap from where you're sitting or on the back side where you're sitting on it. This one is really comfy, and I think it fits in a flattering way for me. I would just wear Again, like the little cami underneath and the sweater on top. And if it was winter, I would wear tights or leggings under it and heels. And if it was summer, I would probably just wear sandals. So I'd say this is the keeper for sure. So thought I'd just go ahead and put on one of those camis I was talking about. These are from Amazon. They're cropped camis, and I wear them all the time to work. I bought them like in every color they had because, you know, so many tops and dresses, they just make them so super low cut, and I would feel so self-conscious all day if I had that going on. So I love just being able to put these under. The only thing is, at Soma, they used to have these panels built into some of their bras, but they stopped selling them. But these, it's like the opaque part ends here, and then the sheer part starts here. I wish the opaque part went all the way up. It's like, why do you think I'm wearing this? Like, not so you can see through it probably, or else I just wouldn't wear it. But I don't know, that's how they make it. So this isn't a shirt, it's a romper. So this isn't something I would ever wear to work myself. It's too casual, but it's very cute. I like the ruffles and everything. I kind of wish it had been a shirt like I originally thought. But, oh yeah, and the camis do this in the back, which I like. It's kind of pretty, even though nobody ever sees it. So, that's this one. I might keep it just because it's cheap, and it is kind of comfy just to wear, like, as a swimming suit cover-up or something. I'm so embarrassed to say that I thought that romper, like I said, I thought it was a shirt or a dress, and I tried it on like 3 times. I was like, why can't I get this over my head? And then I finally like took a good look at it and realized, oh, this is a romper. It has a spot for your legs. So this dress, this is what I was saying. These dresses that just drape down, they just don't really do anything for me. But I was going to try it with the cardigan. It does come with this belt as well. But even with the belt, it just isn't a cut that is great for me, unfortunately. But, oh, what I was saying before about these camisoles that I forgot to say. So, because of the whole, you know, cleavage issue that ladies sometimes have to deal with, I would always be wearing a regular camisole under my clothes, and I get annoyed with that because sometimes then they bunch up, like, and then you have all this fabric on your tummy, which you also probably don't want a bunch of wrinkles and extra bulk on your tummy. And I always thought that was so annoying. And then I found these cropped ones, and I was like, this is perfect because they just end right where you need them to end, and it's perfect. So I wouldn't say that I hate the way this looks. It's just kind of blah. And this would not be the color of cardigan I would pair with it because it's like so close but not quite the same, so it just clashes. But just to see what it looks like with something over it, I would probably wear it like this. This looks like a typical Miss Heather sort of outfit to me. I think my students would just think, oh yeah, that looks like something my teacher would wear. Yeah. And it's just really comfy. I love wearing dresses in addition to, because I like how they look, but it's like, if you find deals like this, I mean, it's like $2 for your whole outfit. It's one thing. It's like putting on a nightgown and you have a whole outfit and people are like, oh, you're so dressed up. And you're like, oh, thank you so much. It was just so much effort to wear this dress today. But really it's so effortless compared to like put on jeans, put on a top, and you know, hopefully they go together and they fit the right way with each other. Dress is just one and done. Unless it's winter, you know, then you might need some layers, but okay. I'm kind of disappointed because this other white one, they're both from the same Liz Claiborne, and they have kind of a similar cut. The kind that doesn't really work that well for me because it just goes straight down And these look so good on ladies who are just tiny and slim and, you know, the classic slender figure, but the buttons gap, you know, anywhere there's like a bulge. And then I always get this in my lower back. It's like, oh, how nice. There's a big bunch of fabric here. And you can get it tailored, but even when I've gotten it tailored, oh, there's like a thing on my backside. I don't know, it never really looks that nice. And the buttons gap, and then it's too big up here. So it's like it's too big in some places and too small in other places. The other thing about this dress is, though, with these pockets, like I was saying, it looks so casual. It's not really something, I don't know, that I would wear it like as a bride to like my bridesmaids bruncheon or something. It kind of looks like something a nurse would wear. Not really. And I don't know, maybe this could work if, again, I was wearing it with tights, but I just don't think all of this is going to go away. So that's sad. It's probably a no. I'm really more disappointed about the other white dress because I just loved that fabric, but buttons down the front are almost never good for me, and I'm sad about that because I love the way buttons look on a shirt. I think they look so cute. So, oh well. So this is exactly the same as that pink one I tried on a minute ago. Basically a bag with straps and a belt. You know, there's this channel I love to watch called, I think it's called Inspired by Nikki, like Nikki, and I asked on my Pinterest wish list for some of the beautiful stationery she makes for Christmas, and my mom got it for me. I'm so happy. But she does these wardrobe videos. I love them so much. She has the most beautiful dresses. She's like me, she loves wearing dresses. Her dresses are way more beautiful than this. Like the prettiest dresses ever. And her wardrobe videos are like so elegant and curated and edited. I would love for this video to be like that, but I just know if I wait to get everything perfect like that, I'll never have it perfect, and I just would never make the video. So, sorry. Just wearing a ball cap and trying this on. If you want to see a really good one, you should watch hers. I just love watching hers. They're so elegant. So yeah, I think I would keep these. I don't know if any of you have an opinion about if this color or that pink color looked better with my complexion. But I think they're exactly the same dress. Just 4 more things to try on. I think this might be exactly the same as that navy blue dress I tried on earlier, just a different color. I do that sometimes. If I find a dress where I really like the cut, the length, the way it fits, I'll buy more than one in different colors. Because, you know, if you know you like it, sometimes it's hard to find clothes that you like. I don't know, I do really like yellow dresses, but I don't always know if they look great with my complexion, because my skin is really pale. I also have this blazer, the one that was originally like $70. I love when I see ladies wearing blazers, but I don't have very many because it always seems like it's hard to find the ones that fit just right. This kind of matches the light pink and some of those flowers. It doesn't have lapels, and I would definitely get it like taken in back here if I could, and if it would still fit, so you could still see my waist instead of it like obscuring my waist like it does right now. so I look like a, you know, rectangle. But you can see in the back, it's got a lot of fabric. I hate when it does like this, where you just have these wrinkles of fabric. I think it looks so frumpy. And the shoulders are kind of broad. It kind of seems like the wrong shape for me. Like if my shoulders were here, it seems like maybe it would be perfect. Because see, then everything just flows nicely down. But my shoulders are here, so. I like this pink color though, but again, I don't know. It's maybe too delicate of a color to go with my skin. Because it's almost exactly the same color as my skin. And I feel like that makes me look washed out usually. Even though I really love light, delicate pinks. So, I don't know. And that is a petite size. That's so weird that a petite would still, I don't know, not really fit the right way. It's a 16 petite, but it seems like it's made for somebody who's taller. Then this is, I guess this is a shirt, but I think you could wear it, well, like this, over the top of something, almost like it's a cardigan. I love this little scallopy lace so much, but I don't love the short sleeves. Like my arms already feel chilly, and I probably, I mean, it does look more like something for summer, so I guess I could wear it in the summer, or wear it as a shirt with a skirt and put something over the top of it, like put a sweater over the top of it. Guess you could like even just unbutton like all the buttons and just wear it like just like another layer of fabric, or like even totally unbuttoned. But yeah, I think I would keep this, or you could button maybe just the top button even. Well, if you have more nimble fingers than I do, you can. Aw, yeah, I really like this. I just love this. And I like the color of it. I do feel like sometimes these more vivid colors are just way better for me and my skin tone. So I think this is definitely a keeper. I don't know why, but I just love when things look like this. I think it looks so pretty with the little scallop detail. So this is a dress where I actually would take off the cami, because obviously there's nothing to hide and you can see lines, which isn't so nice. But so this dress does kind of have that like straight line drape thing going that I was just complaining about. But I would still wear it because I would just wear it with tights. And if I don't know where that one sweater I have is that I love, it goes down really far, I would wear it with this, especially because this I think is the most annoying thing. Sweaters with short sleeves. So, okay, clothing manufacturers, if it is cold enough that I want to wear a sweater, why would I want to have my arms be bare? It doesn't make any sense. And then if you have a thick sweater on, like you can't put another sweater over the top really. And that sweater does have short sleeves, so that really annoys me. But I could wear it, you know, if I have the long sleeves underneath it, then I can wear it and it's really cozy. So I just love this fabric. It's so soft. It's really warm. And if, like I say, if I had the other sweater kind of draped over the top, and I love dresses that do this. They come like right about here, just like right above my knee, so I can wear black opaque tights, which kind of smooths everything out, and then my tall black boots that go right under my knee. And I don't really like it when my hemline goes past the top of my boot. I don't like the way that looks very much, so if the dress is just a little shorter, then I can see, and like I said, I'm not super tall, so I don't have as much like leg to work with as some people do. So if the dress is a little shorter than the whole tall boot, because I love tall boots, you know, then it can go all the way up to my knee, and you can still see the top of it because the dress is just a little bit above it. I think that looks really nice. I just love the way that looks for some reason, especially in the fall. Maybe because you've gone all summer and you can't wear your boots, so it's just so exciting to get to wear them. But I like this neckline because I normally wear scarves all winter long because it always feels like this neck and any skin here, if the neckline goes to here, it's like all of this skin feels so cold. And maybe I just notice my throat more since I'm a voice teacher. I don't know, but it always feels like, oh, I need to keep this warm. And this, I might not even feel like I needed a scarf because it feels so warm and cozy. The only thing about necks like this, it's kind of like a mock turtleneck, is sometimes it highlights any double chin issues that one might have. So I kind of do have that issue a little bit. And so we'll have to see. It's always hard to tell that on your own self, or at least for me it is. But I don't think it's too bad since it's not like right up here where you really can see it. So this is an interesting dress. I like the way it fits in some ways better than that last one I tried on. I thought they were kind of the same dress and just the neck was the only thing different, but they're cut quite a bit differently. You can probably tell it's a little more fitted, which usually looks better for me if the waist can go in like that. I would even wear this maybe with a belt, like a thick belt. I think I have one here. I don't know if this one in particular would be the best one. I like this flower. I don't know if it looks childish, but I like that it covers up my stomach. But I could see wearing it with a belt, although the belt makes the skirt shorter, and it already goes a little shorter than I would normally like to wear. It's not just above my knee, it's like to here is just perfect for me. Like, I love to there because then you can still see the curve where your calf comes in under your knee instead of like ending right at the widest part of your calf. That never looks as nice to me. But I think it's not so short that it's scandalous or anything like that. I would probably wear it with tights and boots, just like the other one, and it's the same. This fabric isn't as soft as that, but it's still really soft and cozy. If I didn't have that one to compare it to, I'd be like, oh, this is amazing. And it has pockets, which, like I said, not my favorite. Who's gonna put something in here? You know, it's just gonna make a lump on your hip. Who wants a lump on their hips? Like, I've got a hip tumor. Nobody wants that. Yuck. But I like this neckline. It's an interesting detail, and this is exactly where I love having these cropped camis, because this, if you just wear it with nothing under it, it's like, look at my cleavage, everybody. I don't like it, but I do like the way this looks. I think it's like a cute little feminine kind of detail, but if I have this lace under it, it's like, it's still, you look through it and you see something that looks pretty, but you don't feel like, oh, if I bend over, am I going to show like everything I've got and be weird about it, like feeling weird about it all day. I feel bad saying some of these things because, like I say, they're just my opinions, and I don't mean to be like not being body positive about everything. I don't mean to make anybody feel bad. But I think everybody has things about their body that they don't love, and so I do partly love long sleeves because I don't like how my arms look. Not when I'm at this weight, especially. Like when I was a little lighter, I didn't mind them as much, but I just think it looks better if they're covered. And guys, I'm getting really old. Unfortunately, it happens to the best of us, and my hands are just not so cute to me. Like, again, when I was thinner, I thought they did look a little bit more dainty or whatever, but now they even have, I don't know if you can really see all these wrinkles. I've had so many jobs, you know. I started working like as soon as I could get a job when I was pretty young, and I've had so many jobs because the only jobs you can get at that age are manual labor kind of jobs where I had to have my hands in hot water or I was out in the sun, and having your hands in hot water all the time, it's really bad for your hands, and I really wish I'd been more careful when I was younger, but I wasn't. And I'm always putting sunblock on my face, but I didn't on the back of my hands really. So they just don't. And people look at my hands all the time because I'm a piano teacher and a voice teacher, so I have to play for my students. So I do feel really self-conscious about them, and I always think they look better if they're partly covered by a long sleeve like this. And I was really concerned about that for my engagement pictures because it's like you have these close-ups of your hand, and I was like, I don't like, it's like you can see, even with my cell phone camera, you can see the wrinkles in my hand if I take a photograph of it close enough to really see the ring. So I thought the long sleeves, I was like, I have to have long sleeves for my engagement picture. And I do always just feel more comfortable. I don't know, but even if I did think my hands look cute, something about the long sleeve overlapping just past my wrist and just a little bit onto the back of my hand, I really love the way that looks. I especially love it, which I can never find this, but if there's a little bit of lace around the sleeve and the lace is overlapping, oh, I just think that looks so beautiful. But it's really hard to find. So, but this is good enough. And you know something funny that has nothing to do with anything. Robbie hates this because if he goes to hold my hand, he hates feeling this fabric, and he grabs my arm and like yanks my sleeve up and then grabs my hand again, and I don't like it because then the back of my hand feels cold. It's like something we argue about. I'm like, leave my sleeve alone, but he can't stand to feel that fabric, you know, or if I'm wearing gloves, he can't stand the way that feels. So funny. Everybody has their little preferences. So anyways, that's my haul, my 40, however many, I forget what I said, my $40 haul, 12 items. I think I'll give the white dresses one more try with tights or something, I think, just to be sure, and see if they work, because I'd really love for them to work since I am looking for some white dresses. And the blazer, I don't know. I don't really think the blazer is going to work for me, so I think I'll probably return those 3 items, sadly, because I would have loved for them to work. But I really think, I think I would keep and wear like everything else, even that green dress. I mean, it's just nice to have little things like that for layering pieces for work. But yeah, I would wear all of these to work. Even the Easter one, it's like a little dressier than what I normally wear to work on a daily basis. But sometimes I do like to wear something a little extra fancy, even though there's no reason. Sometimes, I don't know, it's like if I'm even going to only see, like say tomorrow I'm going in for makeup lessons, I'm only going to be seeing 3 students. I still feel like, well, you know, you want to look your best for your student. I just don't want to show up and look like I don't care, like their lesson doesn't matter to me. It's just like a little thing I'm doing, who cares? So most days anyhow. I'm not going to say that's always the case. Like today. Today is not one of those days. But anyhow, that's it. So if you have time and you actually watched all of this whole very long video, if you did want to take the time to let me know your opinion in the comments section about each outfit, I would be very interested to know, because I think, people don't always say what they think about your outfits, especially if they don't like them. And I would welcome any kindly worded, honest feedback. Don't be mean, please. But yeah, I would be curious to know people's opinions about which ones they think I should keep or take back. And hopefully I didn't flash anybody or anything. I might actually take the time to watch this video before I post it, which I never do. But yeah, everybody have a great evening and a great weekend. And if you're a music teacher like me, I hope you enjoyed this video. Well, even if you're not, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.